What is up, YouTube? Boy Jordan A back with another walkthrough review. Final Fantasy VII Remake, front runner for Game of the Year, in my opinion. We're moving on in the main story now.
Mission starts the moment we board that train. You sure you ready for this?
We ready.
Do you think Biggs is on schedule?
All we can do is hope.
I have my Chocobo materia equipped.
Ain't no stopping this train.
I pre-ordered the deluxe edition, so I ended up getting the Cactar materia and the Chocobo materia straight off the bat.
Shut them all down by today, or we shut another down for you.
Saw the Cactar's 10,000 needles. But I still haven't seen the Chocobos, so looking forward to it.
Play it cool.
Like I played that. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. And I've been playing video games since 1984. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my favorites of all time. And equip some of the material to call legendary enemy in the battle, and summon creature will also provide stat bonuses for the character equipped. Special material can only be set to a specific slot in the character's weapon. Actually, all three of my characters have a piece of material. Some of the material. But this is definitely, like I said, one of my favorite games ever made in the history of all video games. The original version. And what they have done by expanding this story and the graphical overhaul alone, and then of course the voice communication, because Final Fantasy VII there were no voices. I had to read everything.
The target's Mako Reactor 5. From the station, we take the back streets. Once we're inside the facility, it's the same deal as last time.
Head for Mako storage.
And then blow it all to hell.
So I am
let's do this one for Jesse and Wedge.
According to my playthrough timer, I'm about 7 hours into the game, 7.5, but it's probably more like 3. I've been, taking my time. I bought Resident Evil 3 Remake. Got that the day before its initial release. I do all physical copies. I don't do any new game digital. All my older games, all my digital games is all older. But yeah, like I said,
There's barely anyone on this train.
I downloaded the demo of this. I don't do demos. I don't do demos when it's a game that I know I'm going to purchase. Like I knew I was going to buy this. I knew I was going to buy RE3 Remake. I knew I was going to buy RE2 Remake. I know I'm going to buy Cyberpunk 2077 when that comes out. Really, this was like top of my radar for 2020. I just like I keep looking at not my Buster Sword, because I got my second weapon fairly early. No, they're not even gonna let me go to it now.
Here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach.
They seem to allude more to, like I said, in the original Final Fantasy VII, I don't really remember. I remember Cloud flirting with Tifa a little bit, but not much. They didn't.
Would you mind keeping an eye on things the next car over? I'm worried there might be trouble.
I didn't. They never alluded to them being damn childhood sweethearts, high school sweethearts. And then, the other girl, Jessie, she was trying to throw on some panties. And I haven't even come across Eris yet. I remember. I vividly remember the story of Final Fantasy VII. I remember some of the side quest stories, but I remember the overall beginning, and I definitely remember the ending, and I definitely remember why Sephiroth quickly became one of the bad guys going to kill most in all of video game history.
Avalanche is a blight on Midgar.
Huh?
Their bomb threat has thrown our offices into chaos, let alone the reactor itself. It's total insanity! But we won't lose heart. No! Everyone at Shinra agrees. The reactor will stay online.
Is that right?
what? You got a problem with that?
Do I have a problem with that? Oh, you can bet.
He doesn't.
See, Barry didn't have that voice, you know, in the Final Fantasy VII, but you can tell from his character's movements.
You know you're better than that.
And his readable dialogue that he was, you know, kind of in command type of dude. Started out to be a bit of an asshole. Look at him mumbling the Final Fantasy VII theme. I'm telling you, I haven't heard that yet. It's my first time hearing it. Another, you know, just another little gold star. I got some healing material. I'm working with that.
This ain't no joyride.
I have nothing more to say to you and your friend.
Yeah, you better not. See the size of this.
Why don't you go check on Tifa? Quit screwing around here.
You know, I'm never. That's never gonna get old though. Yeah, I remember though the Final Fantasy VII, the original version. You know, you can see Cloud's buster sword, and you can see the.
No way!
You can see the pieces of material in the sword. But they look so much better on the PS4.
Critical. Inspection of containment suite initiated. Commencing at the rear of the train.
Not good.
Get over here! Now!
Take care of
And
them, Cloud.
gotta say,
On it.
the combat.
Lockdown
You have to get to the next car.
Get the car too. You want to survive this? Then move.
Lockdown protocol initiated. This train car will enter lockdown shortly.
Let's get this over with.
Man, I was actually.
Here we go.
I was actually thinking about playing this. Playing this on the classic mode, you know, to make the battle, the fights, you know, like it was back in the day. But I'm gonna I decided because you know I like this new level of combat. You know, sometimes you mashing the square makes it feel like a hack and slash a little bit. But then when I pull that menu up, which I often do, hard cast my spells, summon materia, or do a special ability, I remember that it's just, you know, it's an RPG. You know, active time battle is still in existence. It's here. You actually get more.
There's no end to them.
3 unauthorized passengers successfully neutralizing threat.
Now I get to control all three finally.
Looks like you're right, soldier boy.
Screw this. The station will be crawling with security. We gotta jump.
Screw that.
Need to slow the train down.
Sounds like a big plan E.
I only got to control Barrett early in the beginning of the game, like I'm sure everybody did in the demo. You know what I'm saying about that? I know I'm gonna buy a game. I don't download the demo ever. But from the time I got to use it, man, using that gun on him, I love it.
Gonna do it. Gonna show you how it's done.
Man, we're gonna be a mile away from Barrett by the time we jump off the slow.
You okay?
Yeah.
I love the action scenes. I love the cut scenes. Like I said, I love it. I gave it a perfect 10. I don't care about what anybody has to say about it. and I'm not just going off my nostalgia.
It's on you.
All set. You're up.
Hang back.
You know what?
I got your number.
Gotcha.
Oh, I didn't even read it. See, this is the part when I'm when I'm making my selections. It's an RPG game, so I don't really need that classic mode.
You're done. Keep it together.
Let me in there. Here. Let's go. Give him your all. That's gotta be him.
Motorcycle riding, which is I don't even know if I uploaded that part or not. I think I did. Maybe I did. That was amazing. So I'm actually gonna finish two. These will be literally the first two finishes that I'll post to my YouTube channel. I'm calling it now. It's gonna be Final Fantasy VII, and it's gonna be RE3 the remake. RE3 remake probably will come up sooner, because it's shorter, and I am going to get back to that. I haven't been playing since Thursday, April 9th. I picked mine up a day early. Since Thursday, April 9th, YouTube, I haven't been playing anything else except for Final Fantasy VII and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I started Modern Warfare. I started out with the Modern Warfare. Get about maybe 6 to 10 matches in for Modern Warfare.
Sir,
And I'll switch over to this and finish out the night.
These surats. Speaking of which, where's the third?
in custody, sir.
Return it to the wild.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Take a look at my health. Matter of fact, I have a little Tifa here with her little heal spell. And then we're going to use a potion. A little Tifa. You know, I'm glad that they plentiful with the potions. My magic, I have it on normal. You know, they only let you pick the two different skills or whatever.
We have a visual on the target. Requesting immediate assistance.
Let's do it again just because we did it the first time. Nah, I can do that. Troopers belong to the Shameless Public Security Division. Many of new recruits with little training. I never assessed them before though. Get a rock. I want to level up my thunder.
Buzz off. Let's do this. Let's do this.
And I'm also get a couple of. But I can't.
You're good at this.
Speak enough about the combat. Like I said, I love it. I could just literally just keep fighting stuff all day. You know what I mean? So, like just fighting and using different tactics. The thing about me with not just with RPGs, but yeah, with RPGs mainly, if I like the combat, I'm gonna like the game normally. If I don't like the way the combat is, I'm not going to be able to get into it. Like, I'm going to give you an example. Monster Hunter, the latest one, Monster Hunter, whatever it is, the latest one that just came out, free on Xbox Live Game Pass right now, and I have it. I actually went out and spent $64 and some change on Monster Hunter. And the combat was okay, but I literally didn't know what the hell to do or where to go, or like I just didn't. And then I started to realize that the combat was kind of more along the boring side of it, but at the beginning of the game, so maybe I'll go back to it. But something like, and another, I'll give you a classic, Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion. I started out with that, and that is a 10 out of 10. I started out with that. The combat was all, it was new for me at that time. It was my first Elder Scrolls. I did play a little bit of Morrowind, but I did not like that at all. So I just say, you know what? Nah, it's not gonna be what I want, and I just didn't get into Fallout. Oh, I do got Blitzara. Cool. Let's just concentrate on Thunder and level that up.
Get ready. It's on now.
Oh, I got off. Go ahead, Barrett. But yeah, Elder Scrolls 4 could not get into the combat at all. It didn't. And I definitely did not give that enough time or enough try. You know, I don't have the time to go back to it now, but I always feel like that's the one that got away. But Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, loved it. And I am going to go back to Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim. I'm probably going to end up getting that on the Xbox. I'll probably get it next month, and I'll occasionally pop it and start to work my way through it. Try to go another way other than
Plan A was if everything went off without
type of character I had.
it would have been a straight shot to the reactor.
Or maybe I'll get it on the PlayStation. I don't know.
But we knew going in we had to have alternatives. Backup plans in case we had to get off Earth. From closer in to further out, B, C, D, and so on.
Up to what?
To E.
Lucky us.
I got all 3 parts.
Anyway, we were riding the train between Sector 4 and the main pillar when we had to bail out. And we ended up on the adjacent line, which should take us to Reactor 5.
That's right. So for now, we follow the tracks. Not too far, though. Need to switch to a different route before we hit the station. Because you can bet your ass it's going to be crawling with security. All on high alert.
Let's move.
Our friends in Sector 5 marked the route, so don't worry about getting lost. It's a straight shot to victory, people. All we gotta do is tank it.
Kind of anxious to see what the Blitz are.
You have nothing to worry about, sir. Preparations for the grand finale are proceeding without incident. I have the utmost confidence that everything will play out as you intended. Yes, of course. I will not fail you, sir.
Sir, analytics reports that the results fall within the admissible range. However, the casualty rate significantly exceeds previous projections.
Remind me what your job is. Is it to question the wisdom of your superiors and bemoan your personal hardships?
Sir?
Huh. Casualty rate. You think I care about the casualty rate? They're pawns in a greater game. If your stock runs low, then go round up more from Sector 3 or wherever else. Use your head and bring me solutions instead of problems for a change, yes?
Sir.
It is so hard to find good help these days. Which is why the President ought to count his blessings. What would he do without me?
This is going around. Nice little cutscene. I said, you know, I
Why this
had a lot of fun.
Haven't we been here before?
Okay, all right, I'm going the wrong way. It is a bit linear, you know. I would take a half point off of that, but I won't, because I won't take a fan point off because you know, it just the way it looks, the way it plays, the combat, the story, the voicing, great character, great voice acting, all of it.
The reactor's the other way.
Like we're going the wrong way again. Sorry, YouTube, I'm smoking a little bit of butt. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and upload now. Y'all don't need to see me running down this long hallway.